Okay, review from yesterday, page 273, 274, questions 1 to 7. So to begin, we did this one already together, question number 1. So a paper bag contains 2 green tiles, 2 yellow tiles, and then 1 blue tile. So list the possible outcomes. So we'd say green, yellow, and blue. Okay, which gives us a total of 7. 7 possible outcomes that we could draw. So I think that I said yesterday that there would have been only 3 in this case. Yeah, that was not correct because we have to make sure we're taking into consideration the amount that are within. Okay? All right, so now what is the theoretical probability the tile is going to be green? So we have, remember, TP, theoretical probability, is number of favorable over number of total possible. Okay, so we have 7 total possible, and the number of favorable for green is 2. Now yellow, we have 4 over 7, and then blue is just 1 over 7. Okay, hopefully that one's pretty easy. Next one, there are 13 girls and 17 boys in the class. The teacher puts names into a hat. Okay, so we know, again, the total number of possible are 30. And then we want girls, so 13 over 30. Okay, next, Jade spins the pointer, which is over here, which lists the possible outcomes. Okay, so possible outcomes are white, black, red, and yellow. Okay, and then what's the theoretical probability that the pointer will land on black? Okay, 1 over 4. The pointer will land on red, easy peasy, 1 over 4. Now, if we have the word or, we're still successful if it lands on white or if it lands on yellow. So that means 2 over 4, or we could say 1/2. Okay, equivalent fractions. Usually though, for theoretical probability, we would keep the original denominator. However, you might see it written in lowest form as well. Okay, and the pointer does not land on yellow, so we're successful if it's here, here, or here. So 3 to 4. Okay, next. And we could convert these into a percentage if we wanted to, right? Like this would be 75%. This would be 50%. This would be 25%. Same, both these are 25%. But usually it's just kept as a fraction, but could possibly have to combine the units as well. Okay, Shen rolls a dice, or die for singular, dice is plural, die is singular, labeled 1 to 6. List the possible outcomes. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probability of rolling a 1 over 6, and then an even number is 3 over 6. Any number greater than a 4. Okay, so for these type of questions, we have to be very careful for the wording. It is greater than, okay? So that means it's like a number, right? Or whatever it is, greater than 4. If we had this, it would be greater than or equal to 4. But for greater than, which is just greater than like this, 4 does not count. So we only have 5 and 6 that count. So the answer is 2 over 6, okay? All right, good stuff. I'm just gonna go to a different color to kind of keep this clear. Okay, next we have a jar containing 9 black, 22 red, orange is 26, and then green is 13. A marble is picked at random. List the possible outcomes. Okay, so we have black, red, orange, and green. Whoops, green. Okay. What's the probability of each of the outcomes? Okay, so a black marble is picked. So first of all, we have to add these up, right? So 9 plus 22 is 31. 31 plus 26 is 57. And then 57 plus 13 is 70. So out of 70, a black marble is picked, 9 over 70. Next, a green marble is picked. Let's see, we have 13 over 70. And then a red or an orange marble is picked. So that means we're successful if it's red or if it's orange. So that means we have 48 over 70. I hope I did the math on this one right. 48 plus what is that? 22. Yeah, 70. Okay, yeah, 70. Okay, there we go. Okay, so yeah, that is this one. Good. Okay, next, moving right along. Alrighty. Okay, so a letter is chosen at random for each of the words listed below. In each case, what is the probability that each letter chosen will be a vowel? All right, gotta know your consonants and vowels for this one, going back to like early elementary years. So we have a total of 6 possible outcomes. Vowels, I-E, A-E-I-O-U, and sometimes Y. Y does not count unless there is no vowel in like other than that in the word. So in this case, we only have 2, right? We only have O and the U. We're not counting the Y's for this. Okay, and that's technically accurate as well. Saskatchewan, where my sister's moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. And then how many vowels do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So you could say it like that, or you could say divide by 4, right? Then we would have 1 over 3. So you could say either of them. Or same thing for this one, right? We could say 1 over 3. Could do that as well if you wanted to do it in reversed form. Or yeah, in lowest form. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 vowels. 1, 2, 3. Cannot reduce that, so there we go. Manitoba, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Or we could say that's equivalent to 1/2. All right, next. All right, an object with 10 congruent, we know 10 congruent means the same faces, is called a rectangular decahedron. Shannon and Joshua, oh, I star in this one, cool. Roll a decahedron labeled 1 to 10, like this one right here. List the possible outcomes. Okay, so we have 1, I'm not gonna write them all, but it's all the 10. What's the probability of Shannon rolling an odd number? Okay, well, we know there are 1, so there's 5 out of 10, right? 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. So basically half chances. Okay, next one, Joshua says there is a probability of 1/5 of rolling a certain digit. What is that digit? Oh, what a good question. So that means we have to figure out what digit would appear twice in 10 rolls. Well, you have to think about this one a little bit. We know there's on this side that we can see a 1, we do not see a 2, we see a 3, we do not see a 4, we see a 5, we see a 6, we see a 7, we don't see an 8, we don't see a 9, and we don't see a 10, right? So, my friends, what digit do we see twice? Remember, a digit is not a number. How many digits are there? 1 is a digit and 1 is a digit, right? So, the digit is 1. Okay, next. Oh, we didn't have to do this one. Okay, well, cool. We're going to be doing this today. Haha. Okay, there you go. All right, that is it for your review for now. Good job.